So Jono, a 3-2 win against Chorley after a bit of a layoff. Brilliant results to come back and pick up 3 points.
Yeah, brilliant result. A great 3 points. I think disappointing. Obviously, the game was off at the weekend, but we all know what happened there. We trained really well last Tuesday and Thursday. We were really looking forward to the game, but we had a few more days to prepare for the game. A little bit of extra rest for some of the players who have played a lot of games, but I think the result probably was in our favour really, because we didn't really play well, especially the first half. I thought, in possession especially, we couldn't, pass water at times. Nothing to do with the work rate out of possession. The attitude of the players. We just weren't brave enough to get the ball down and play. We had a good chat at half time and just said, listen guys, we're looking to be in the game still, and we need to be braver in possession and get the ball down and play. And you saw second half, when we do get the ball down and play, get the ball out to the wide men, and we're taking players on, we're braver in the final third, we can cause teams problems. We go 3-0 up, we try to freshen a few players who have got little niggles. Louis got a tight groin, Kulo's got a bit of cramp, and you lose 2 goals, but delighted with the 3 points. The performance we know can be better, but what I would say is, what I say every single week in front of the cameras is, there's such an amazing group. They've got such a great team spirit that, we take each game at a time, and they're absolutely fantastic to work with. They run the socks off. Even if they're making mistakes, there's always a teammate who tries to cover them, and it shows out there. I think most of the fans can see that, but they've got a real good team who are in it together, and I think that shows. And I think that team spirit and togetherness got them through tonight and got them the 3 points.
And a flurry of goals just after half time, including a Lewis Maloney free kick again. Yeah. He's scoring a couple at the moment, isn't he?
We've just been laughing with Louis because he's had a tight groin this last week, and maybe we could have rested him, but he wanted to play. And first half he was probably a 1 out of 10, and second half he got a little bit better, and he puts an unbelievable free kick, and that's what he can do. I think he just needs to believe in himself more, because he's technically a really gifted player. I think sometimes when he makes a couple of mistakes, it affects him a little bit, and we've just told him, listen, we're not bothered about making mistakes, it's about trying to do the right things, and I think he needs to be a little bit braver when he does give the ball away a couple of times, just to get back on the ball and keep trying things. And he's a smashing lad, great guy to have in the team, and like you say, he can put an unbelievable free kick in, and he's scored another great goal again today, when probably not playing at his best, and he'll probably say that himself. He can be miles better, but what he can do is do what he does, which is stick it in the back of net for free kicks, or great set piece deliveries, corners as well. So.
And Tom Pugh gets on for his debut today after a bit of a lengthy layoff since last season. Good to see he can get some minutes under his belt.
Yeah, it's always hard. I think with Pugh, we got released from Scunthorpe last year. Probably knocked a little bit of his confidence. But we'll give him a platform to come in and train. He's only trained once of us, so he doesn't really know many of the lads. But it was nice to get him on for the last 25 minutes, and hopefully he'll get better and better as the weeks progress. The more he trains with the players, the more he plays with the players, and gets to know the group and gets to know us, and gets to know what we want from him. I've no doubt, he played 26 times for Scunthorpe last year, so he's a quality player. Just needs minutes, needs match fitness, needs training, and needs to get to know the players. But yeah, good to get him on for the last 25 minutes. I thought Hesse came on and did really well, controlled the game. Will Jarvis, second half was very good. I thought Tom Pugh, ran himself into the ground. Exceptional work rate, and like I said, delighted with the 3 points. Not so happy with the performance, but a lot of people won't remember the performance in 3 or 4 weeks. They'll just remember the result, and I think we've just sneaked into second place. A lot of people said we're favourites to go down, so we're just trying to prove people wrong. People who thought we were going to get relegated, we're trying to prove them wrong on a daily basis, and hopefully we can keep doing that.
And now we go to the weekend. We've got Dunston in the FA Cup, our first game in the FA Cup. It'll be brilliant if we can get a cup run going this year, especially with the form we're in at the moment. Yeah,
we just said to the lads in there, I said, we haven't lost at home since I think November 26th or something like that. We need to keep the run going. We lost in 7 games in the league. You know, we've got the momentum. We just got to keep taking one game at a time. We want to do well in the FA Cup. We just talked about, you know, if we win 2 or 3 games, you know, we could be live on telly. So we're trying to get the boys up for it. We know we didn't do too well last year, so the boys have got something to prove. And like I say, you know, we'll try and get the boys up for it, and hopefully we can, you know, put a good performance on and get a good result as well and get through to the next round, which would be great. So it'd be good if all the fans come out and support the boys, you know, against a team who won't be easy. They'll be direct, they'll be physical, and they won't just come over and roll over. So it'll be a tough game.
Well, thanks, Jono.
No worries.